What's up, guys? Welcome to Superwise. I'm John, and before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell for daily notifications on when my videos are released. I try to do them daily. Like, comment, share, all of that good stuff really helps out the channel. You'd be supporting me, it'd mean a great deal. Alright, so yesterday we got that awful Hollywood Reporter article on the Black Superman news. We learned that Kal-El will be black in the upcoming reboot, but what the Hollywood Reporter loves to do is include many huge stories within their one big story, and in this case, they subtly confirmed that Warner Brothers is still developing a sequel to 2019's Joker. Now, before I tackle my thoughts on Joker 2, do I think we need a sequel to Joker? Let me quickly talk about Black Superman. Don't worry, I'm not going to rant again. If you haven't seen my rant, it's my previous video. I really let loose my thoughts, but I've been thinking about this situation, about this Black Kal-El situation. Number one, I'm okay with a Black Superman. Not a Black Kal-El, a Black Superman. Either Val Zod or Calvin Ellis. I'm not okay with race-bending Kal-El. Why, after 80 plus years, do you have to change Kal-El's skin color? He has had that definitive, iconic look for decades upon decades. Why would you change it? For tokenization. Yeah, the race change is completely unnecessary. Sure, you can throw out the excuse of the multiverse, but it's tokenization nonetheless, because in the multiverse you could have Richard Madden as Superman, Charlie Cox as Superman. Why a black guy? This upcoming reboot is all about race. I mean, the Hollywood Reporter made it clear that Warner Brothers is only searching for black directors, because a white guy, J.J. Abrams, can't direct a black character. No, only black people can direct black characters. Really? WB isn't searching for the best man or woman for the job. They're solely focusing on race. That's an issue. That's a problem, and that's what Marvel Studios is doing with Blade. That's an issue. And Superman was trending on Twitter yesterday, and the majority of people dismissed the idea of a black Clark Kent because they want to see something new and different, like Val Zod or Calvin Ellis. WB, don't you want a Miles Morales situation? A new, fresh, different take on Superman? I'd watch the hell out of a Calvin Ellis or Val Zod movie, but no, you got to tokenize and give African Americans their sloppy seconds with a Kal-El. Nobody asked for a black Clark Kent. Nobody asked for it. So, here is my theory. Warner Brothers and Ta-Nehisi Coates had this idea. What if, for this reboot, we make Kal-El black? For whatever reason, Warner Brothers said, you know what? Let's take that idea, let's give it to the Hollywood Reporter, and let's see how fans respond. If the fans like the idea, if they entertain the idea, then we'll move forward with it. But if they don't like the idea, then we need to scrap it and go to Val Zod or Calvin Ellis. That's my theory. Because keep in mind, Ta-Nehisi Coates, his script isn't due by until December 2021. So there's time for him to find the right lead, Kal-El, Val Zod, or Calvin Ellis. And there's a lot of backlash now. There's a lot of it. The majority of people don't want a tokenized Clark Kent. They want something new. You have a historically always black character in Val Zod and Calvin Ellis. Why don't you do that? Just don't get it. Tokenization, just like this, prevents us from getting actual real diversity and representation. Wow. The beauty in this is that Warner Brothers has time to get their heads out of their asses, learn from the fans that they don't want this, that we don't want this, and then they could possibly make a Calvin Ellis or Val Zod movie, rework the script. Just, wow. Warner Brothers doesn't listen to the fans. Hopefully they do here, because no one wants this. Whew. We'll see. Thank God this is in an alternate universe. Thank God we still have Henry Cavill as our Clark Kent. Thank God. We'll see. Okay, now let's talk about Joker 2. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed that it's still in development. Todd Phillips is expected to return as director. Scott Silver is expected to return as writer. And of course, Joaquin Phoenix is expected to return as Arthur Fleck. Now, I absolutely love Joker. It is easily one of the best comic book movies of all time. It's just so amazing. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix's performance is easily one of the best performances in a comic book movie, and I actually think this is Joaquin's best performance yet. The Oscars are meaningless, but damn, Joaquin definitely deserved Best Actor. I was genuinely happy when he won, because he deserved it. Anyway, yeah, I love Joker. I just love how it feels like a film, sort of like this indie psychological thriller. It's not your big budget, CGI-filled superhero movie. It is a dark little indie picture. That's what I love about it. The score was so creepy and eerie, it just works. And then you have the character of Arthur Fleck, which you feel bad for him. You sympathize with him. Just like one of the best comic book villains. Not only is Heath Ledger's Joker, but Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I just love how they handle his character here. And his origin story is partially based off of The Killing Joke, but then you have Joaquin's uncontrollable laughing condition, which I thought was just like genius. And by the end of the movie, you know, he forms that smile like he does it by himself. He finally laughs and finds his happiness. I mean, it's just great. Great freaking writing. Now, the sequel. What do I think about a Joker 2? Do we need a Joker 2? I'm 50-50 on this, actually. Because, on one hand, I like how it's its own standalone little story, not connected to anything, and once the film is over, Arthur Fleck's storyline in the movie is pretty much over. But then, you think about it, and there's actually more room to explore this character, because number one, this is an origin movie. He's becoming the Joker we eventually all know and love. So, you know, seeing him transform into that Joker in a sequel, that'd be interesting. You can delve deeper into the psychology of Arthur Fleck because he murdered Murray Franklin. How is he after that? Is he regretting that choice? What's going through his head? Is there still humanity to him, or is he too far gone? Like, it'll be interesting. It'd be interesting to see where the character goes in a sequel, and then you have Joaquin Phoenix, who's totally down for a sequel. He loves this character. He says it's his dream role. So you already know Joaquin's gonna bring it in the sequel. And, you know, I love him as an actor. He's one of the best working today. And, you know, I think a Joker sequel, do we need it? No, not really. Do I want it? Would I be open to it if tomorrow Warner Brothers said, yep, Joker 2's happening? It's greenlit. I would have no problems with it. I'd say, you know what? I'll be there day one. And it'd be awesome because the first film was inspired by Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. Now that you have Joker at a mental institution by the end of the film, Joker 2 could be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest style, which I love. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's one of my favorite films of all time, starring Jack Nicholson. Funny enough, because of course he was a Joker, and I think the setup there is there for a One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest style film, and I'd be so down for it. I think it'd be a great premise. So those are my thoughts, and hopefully we get this Joker 2 soon. I'm gonna watch the hell out of it. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? Are you happy that we're getting a Joker sequel? Did you like the first one? Do you think a sequel is unnecessary, or would you like to see it like me? Tell me in the comments down below. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subbed already. I'd love to have you here. You'd be supporting the Superwise family. You mean a great deal. So subscribe. That'll be all for me. And remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay super wise.